Hi everybody, my name is Paula and I'd like to welcome you back to my Real Polish Fanatic little corner of YouTube. Thank you so much for stopping in and spending some of your day with me. I do appreciate you being here. Today we're gonna just have a kind of a quick video, just an order that I placed. I bought from Mooncat Polish's last Lunar Sale. When was that? A month ago? I don't know when it was a while ago. It's just been sitting here waiting patiently in a box for a time when I could do a video on it. I only ordered 3 polishes. I don't own a whole lot of Mooncat, and they are pretty much priced out of my budget at this point, unless there's a sale or something like that. I probably own maybe 10 from before the price hike. But I ordered 3 of them during their Lunar Sale last time, so that's what we're gonna take a look at. Let's just go ahead. We are going to turn the camera around and jump right in. I'm gonna start with what is on my nails. I still have my Thanksgiving manicure on from last week. Oh, happy December, everybody, by the way. For Thanksgiving, I chose this beautiful Lacquistry polish. It is called Embers of a Midnight Reverie. Somebody had put down in my comments of my last video before Thanksgiving, when I was wondering what I might wear. I thought I would wear a Lacquistry, but I wasn't sure. And one of my commenters said that this is the one that they were going to wear, and so I pulled it out and I was like, yes, that is perfect. So Patty and I twinned for Thanksgiving, and this is so pretty, just perfect for Thanksgiving. Loved it. It's time to take it off now, but loved it while I had it on. So 3 polishes from Mooncat here. Let's break into these boxes and see what I ordered. First up, a beautiful multi-chrome. Look at that in the bottle. Gorgeous. This one is called Meowtek Industries. I'll go over the official descriptions. We'll swatch these up on a swatch wheel. I won't put them on my nails since I already have something on, but we'll swatch them up on a swatch wheel for you. So this is Meowtek Industries, a beautiful multi-chrome. If you're not familiar, I don't know who would not be familiar with Mooncat, but if you're not, you can find them at mooncat.com. Next up, a beautiful flaky, looks like maybe shifting flakes in there. This one is called Nirvana Pro X. It looks gorgeous. Looks like it'll be very pretty with this one too, maybe. And then the third polish that I ordered with their Lunar Sale a month or so ago. I've been wanting this one for a while. Last time I ordered, whenever that was, I order like maybe once a year, but I really wanted this one and it was out of stock. So this was part of the reason that I went ahead and placed the order, because it was in stock, and it is called Pomegranate Seeds. Beautiful, kind of a bluish purple with pink, either flakes. I think there may be flakes. We'll see. We'll see if the description says when we get to that. So those were the 3 polishes I ordered from Mooncat. And I will say Mooncat has very good customer service. I mean, their polishes are very expensive, but you cannot complain about their customer service. My package left Mooncat, and it made a couple of stops throughout New Jersey, and then it just stopped. And I waited like 10 days and there had been no movement, so I emailed them and they got me a second order out right away, like the next day, that day or the next day it was already in the mail. So that was very good customer service. So first up, we're gonna look at Meowtek Industries. This one was described as a multi-chrome lacquer that shifts between shades of green and purple as it's viewed from different angles. Gorgeous. Let's get that one here on a swatch wheel in our first coat. Let me know in the comments if you own any Mooncat polishes. Do you have a favorite from that brand? Are you like me and kind of priced out of them at this point since their price hike? This one right now retails for $17, I think. That's just a little too much for me these days. But here it is in one coat. This is very shifty, very, very pretty. We'll build that up in a couple of coats. And the next polish that I ordered, this beauty, Nirvana Pro X. This one was described as a multi-chrome flaky lacquer packed with color shifting silver to pink to green flakies. This one retails for $16 right now. And we'll get that here on the swatch wheel. So I think you could use this as a topper, looking at how it's going on here. I'm putting it on kind of thickly, but you could definitely put it on a little more sparingly and use it as a topper. Or I'm pretty sure there's enough flakes in there that it will build up to opacity. Maybe 3 coats, we'll see. So here's that, again, nice and shifty. I'm seeing lots of greens, lots of pinks. Very, very pretty. I think these two were in the same collection, so they should go very nicely together. And then the last one that I purchased was this beauty, Pomegranate Seeds. And this one was described as a juicy reddish purple shade filled with glittering glints of seed-like orange and pink iridescent flakies and an unexpected burst of cool blue shimmer. Beautiful. And let's get that one here on my swatch wheel. So pretty, definitely a reddish pink or reddish purple. And then those flakes in there do seem to be nice and pink. So there they are, there's that one in just one coat. Very nice formulas on all of these. Very, very pretty. All right, we'll go back to Meowtek Industries. There it is, all in one coat. Let's put on a second coat. Building that up very nicely, filling in any spots that we had there in the first coat. I'm gonna just put one more over here and layer that flaky on top of it. See what that will look like. So here's Meowtek Industries. This is one coat, this is 2. This is so shifty. I'm seeing greens and blues and purples. So, so pretty. And then our flaky Nirvana Pro X. There's that one, all in one coat. This will be really pretty. I'm getting Christmas vibes from this, even though it's pink. It's kind of like an alternative Christmas, I feel like. I feel like pink and green is kind of in for Christmas this year. I feel like I've been seeing that a lot online. So this is kind of giving me Christmas vibes, I will say, even though it's not red and green, but rather pink and green. So shifty, loving this. Lots of greens, lots of pinks. So, so pretty. Love, love, love. And then our pomegranate seeds. Here's that one, all in one coat. I think I put my finger in this one, so ignore that little ding there in the center. Let's go in, put on our second coat. Oh, that deepens that up very nicely. Beautiful. Mostly it looks purple with that pink, with those pink flakes. Look at that, so pretty. It's kind of a bluish purple. I think it has a blue shimmer. So it does lend it a little bit of a blue look. But to my eye, mostly purple. Gorgeous. Let's let those dry for just a second and put these over black. Here we have Meowtek Industries, that beautiful multi-chrome. And then Nirvana Pro X. And lastly, Pomegranate Seeds. Here they are. We'll take another look at the end, put on some glossy top coat, all that good stuff. Beautiful though. All right, going back to Meowtek Industries. Here we have it, 1 coat, 2 coats. So pretty. I think that might be enough for nails, but we'll go ahead and put on 3rd coats here. So pretty. I'll go through and put on a matte top coat and a glossy top coat. We'll take final looks at the very end. Here we have it, 1 coat, 3 coats. Goes into like this really pretty emerald green right here at this angle. It's kind of teal to blues and purples, so pretty. And then Nirvana Pro X, 1 coat and 2. Put on our 3rd coat. This would definitely work to build up in these 3 coats, I think. Should cover most of your nail line. Loving this. There we have that, 1 coat and 3. We'll take another look here in just a little bit. And let me go ahead and throw a coat of this over that beautiful multi-chrome. Yes, those go really nicely together. Very pretty. We'll take another look at that. And then we had Pomegranate Seeds, 1 coat and 2. Again, I think 2 might be enough. It's hard to tell on the swatch wheel, but it does seem quite opaque. But this is deepening that up even a little bit more, making it a little bit more richer. So if you like that look, definitely go in for a 3rd coat with this one. There we have Pomegranate Seeds, 1 coat and 3. Love. I'm loving this little order I made from Mooncat. Love all 3 of them. All right, I'm gonna go in real quick, put on a glossy top coat, matte top coat, and we'll come back and take a look. All right, let's take some final looks at these 3 beautiful Mooncat polishes. First up was Meowtek Industries. Here we have it in 1 coat. 3 coats with a glossy top coat, 3 coats with a matte top coat. This is so pretty and so shifty. Let's see. I can show you. There's some of the shifts. It's even shiftier in person though. Let's see. There's some of those shifts. Love it with that matte top coat too. So pretty. And here's that one over black, same shifts. Just really need 1 coat if you wear it over a black. There it is, 3 coats on its own, 1 coat over black. Very similar. And this one is Meowtek Industries in 1 coat, 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte. Love. I'm losing my sun quickly, but if there's still some natural light out there when I'm done, I will take this outside the swatch wheel and show it to you what they look like out in natural light too. Next up was Nirvana Pro X. Here we have it in 1 coat, 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte. Again, very shifty, from green to pink for the most part. So pretty. Love it with the matte top coat. Love it glossy. Gorgeous. And that one over black is right here. That just brings all those flakies right to the top. You can see some of the shifts even a little better, I think, over the black. There it is, 3 coats on its own, 1 coat over black. And this one is Nirvana Pro X in 1 coat, 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte. And that one, if you remember, I layered those first 2 1 coat of Meowtek Industries with 1 coat of Nirvana Pro X. Beautiful, layered that way too. There it is in a little bit of a lower light. Let's look at this one under a little bit lower light. Very, very pretty. And then the last one that we did was Pomegranate Seeds. Here we have that, 1 coat, 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte. Loving that with the matte top coat. Love it glossy, such a beautiful purple. It's got blue shimmer, it's got those pink flakes. Gorgeous. And that one over black, very pretty also. Leaves a lot of that purpley blue shimmer and the flakes. There it is, 3 coats on its own, 1 coat over black. Again, very similar. I think it's a little more blue once I got it over the black than it was on its own. A little bit more of that blue shimmer pops through. And that one is Pomegranate Seeds in 1 coat, 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte. Beautiful. Beautiful little order. Loving all 3 of these. Gorgeous, gorgeous. There they are. Love, love, love. Very happy with this Mooncat order. All right, let's go and turn the camera around. We'll finish this up. All right, so that was my little Mooncat order. What did you think? I can't pick a favorite. I am loving all 3 of these. Love a good multi-chrome, love a good multi-chrome flaky, and love a pretty purple, blue. Love all 3 of them. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Let me know what you thought of any of these polishes today. Did you have a favorite? Do you have a favorite Mooncat polish in your collection or one that you have been eyeing and wanting to get? I would love to hear from you. But I think that's all that I have. So I'm gonna take this outside before I lose all of my sun, and I will put a video at the very end after my goodbyes showing this off outside in natural light. But I think that's all I have. So I want to thank you so much for stopping in and spending some of your day with me. I really do appreciate you being here. And I do hope that you enjoyed this quick video, but it's time to say goodbye for now.